Hey there, foodies! Ready to take a delicious trip to the city of brotherly love? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a culinary adventure that'll make your taste buds sing. Today, we're counting down the top 5 foods you absolutely have to try in Philadelphia. From iconic sandwiches to sweet treats, Philly's got it all. And trust me, you won't want to miss number 1. All right, let's be honest, folks. You can't talk about Philly food without mentioning the cheesesteak. This isn't just a sandwich, it's a Philadelphia institution. A delicious mess of meat, cheese, and onions that'll make you want to start singing "Fly, Eagles, Fly." The history of the cheesesteak is as rich and gooey as the sandwich itself. Legend has it that it all started back in the 1930s with 2 hot dog vendors, Pat and Harry Olivieri, who decided to try something new. They threw some chopped steak on a grill, slapped it on a hoagie roll, and bam! The cheesesteak was born. There's something magical about the combination of thinly sliced ribeye steak, melted cheese, provolone or cheese whiz, don't at me, and those perfectly caramelized onions, all piled high on a crusty hoagie roll. So, next time you're in Philly, do yourself a favor and grab a cheesesteak. Just maybe skip the Liberty Bell photo op. All right. Let's move on to another Philly staple that's near and dear to my heart, the soft pretzel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pretzels? Really, Jimmy? That's like the vanilla ice cream of the snack world. But hold your horses, folks, because Philly soft pretzels are in a league of their own. These bad boys are soft, chewy, and perfectly salted. Forget those hard, crunchy pretzels you find in those bags at the gas station. Philly pretzels are the real deal. They're like little pillows of doughy goodness, just begging to be devoured. And speaking of devouring, you can't walk a block in Philly without seeing someone munching on a pretzel. It's like the official city snack, and for good reason. They're delicious, portable, and they pair perfectly with just about anything. Now, we're moving on to a sandwich that deserves just as much love and attention as its famous cousin, the cheesesteak, the roast pork sandwich. That's right, folks. Philly's got a lot of love to give, especially when it comes to sandwiches piled high with deliciousness. So what makes the roast pork sandwich so special? Well, for starters, you've got slow roasted pork, seasoned to perfection, and piled high on a crusty Italian roll. Then, you add some sharp provolone cheese, because what's a good sandwich without a little cheese, love? But here's where things get really interesting. Broccoli rabe. The slightly bitter, garlicky flavor of the broccoli rabe perfectly complements the richness of the pork and the sharpness of the cheese. It's a match made in sandwich heaven. And trust me, that moment has arrived. All right, folks, it's time to talk about a Philly breakfast staple that's not for the faint of heart, scrapple. Now I know what you're thinking. Scrapple. What in the world is scrapple? And honestly, that's a valid question. Even I, a seasoned late-night talk show host, have a hard time explaining this one. Imagine, if you will, a breakfast meat that's shrouded in mystery, a culinary enigma wrapped in a crispy golden brown exterior. Some say it's made with pork scraps, cornmeal, and spices. Others whisper tales of secret ingredients passed down through generations of Pennsylvania Dutch families. The truth, my friends, is out there somewhere, but frankly, it's probably best not to ask too many questions. So how do you eat this mysterious meat? Well, the most popular way is to slice it up, fry it until it's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, and serve it alongside some eggs and toast. All right, folks, we've talked about sandwiches, pretzels, and even mysterious breakfast meats. Now it's time to satisfy that sweet tooth with a Philly classic, Tastykakes. These aren't just snack cakes, my friends. They're a way of life, a symbol of Philly pride, a delicious reminder that even in a city known for its cheesesteaks and history, there's always room for a little bit of sweetness. Tastykakes come in all shapes and sizes, from the iconic butterscotch crimpets to the chocolatey peanut butter candy cakes. But no matter what your flavor preference is, there's a Tastykake out there with your name on it. They're like the edible equivalent of a warm hug, a comforting reminder of childhood memories and simpler times. I remember once I was flying out of Philly after a show, and I had this brilliant idea to smuggle a whole bunch of Tastykakes onto the plane with me. And there you have it, folks. The top 5 foods you need to try in Philadelphia. From the iconic cheesesteak to the mysterious scrapple, Philly's food scene is a delicious adventure waiting to be explored. So next time you find yourself in the city of brotherly love, come hungry and be prepared to be amazed. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more delicious content. And hey, go Eagles! When they won Super Bowl 52 and 59, I heard they celebrated with cheesesteaks and tasty cakes. What a time to be alive. Remember, stay hungry, my friends.